Just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Tyler Anderson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a ground ball. One up, one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Trent Grisham, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that one missing low. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's two down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. Judge waits. Judge rips that one. And forget it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So two away with nobody on. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. First offering, runner goes, pitch misses, throws, save. That's a stolen base. Ground ball left side and foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Ground ball to the right side. Shanuel steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Clark Schmidt.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, Nolan Shanuel. That one lifted to left. Bellinger. And it's caught for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Zach Neto.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Nope,
Yohan Moncada in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in for the third out. Back here at Angel Stadium, top of the second, and the batter now, DJ LeMahieu. Anderson back to work. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. And quickly one away in the second. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Anderson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to short, Neto. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 1 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward. And there's a foul ball. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Travis d'Arnaud now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Right through there for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
So digging in, Luis Rengifo. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0. And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Paul Goldschmidt now.
The designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Fought off foul. Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. And that one is lifted in the air. Lugo sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. And Judge spoils that one.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle, Neto. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd, here's Joe Adele. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Chris Taylor now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next for the Angels, Matthew Lugo. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
Two outs. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels held in check. They trail here 1-0. Back in Anaheim, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Anderson ready to work. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Good eye right
ball.
there.
Really good take,
One ball,
especially with 2
strikes.
strikes.
Out to short. Neto whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, first baseman Ben Rice.
So up next, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. His 12th of the season, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
So 1 out, nobody on. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Right down to shoot. 0-1. And ball 1 to LeMahieu.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a fly ball deep right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. LeMahieu on his way to third. Coming home. The relay. And he's out easily. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Ball 1 low.
Damn.
On the ground to third. Throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 4th. Now, Zach Neto.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Fly to left his first time. That's off the mark. Ball one. Shanuel, the base runner at first with one out. On the ground right side. 4, 6, out. 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, new inning getting started. Goldie steps into the box. Anderson back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Just missed. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Jack Kachanowicz appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Strickland getting loose as well. Ripped on the ground to second. To first. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 2. That's outside. Ball 1. Bellinger goes 6 feet 3 inches. 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Off the mark there, and it's 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Fastball for a strike. And a base hit up the middle. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Anderson gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Jack Kachanowicz taking over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
0-1 now. Squirts away a little bit.
0-2 is the count.
Yankees up by 3. Popped up right side. Rengifo pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. He's already homered here in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Judge at second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. That one the other way. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Taylor Ward. On the ground, and foul ball.
You know, these Angels, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And ball 1. Swings and misses, struck him out. So here's Darno with 1 out. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Line drive, puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Bellinger makes the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. DJ LeMahieu will get things going. To third. Can't field it cleanly. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Ripped on a line. Reaches, but can't make the grab. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, no outs. Now at the plate, Oswald Peraza. In the air, right field. Adele pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So the lineup flips over, and here's Paul Goldschmidt.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that one sliced foul. Steps on the bag for one. And that's two. No runs on 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left on base. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adele. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here comes Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a strike. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And, you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Lugo in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
The Yankees leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Angels go quietly there. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Burke. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one ripped. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. Slapped foul. Runner at second, nobody out. That one drilled left field. Taylor snags it. One down. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 3. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lugo on the move to the gap. Snags it on the run. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And now the count is even. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. LeMahieu gets under it. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Up next, the Angels. First baseman,
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Up the middle, LeMahieu is there. Whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Here is Yohan Moncada. 0 for 2 in this one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. Angels retired, 1-2-3. Angels held in check. Still down 3-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Sneaks through, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Burke, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be two. Spin, throw, that's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Taylor Ward. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Went right after him with that two-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone. And I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard, it gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there. And he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Rengifo digs in now. There's a strike.
0-1.
Up the middle. LeMahieu gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Hunter Strickland.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oswald Peraza now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Adele makes the grab, one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Popped up. Neto. And there are 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. 1 for 4 with a double. Towards first, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete. Last chance for the home team. And now the right fielder, Joe Adele. Schmidt back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ripped to short. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. And next for L.A., Chris Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Out to short, Volpe. Taylor is out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So it's their last chance in this one. Matthew Lugo, the next to hit for the Angels. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.